First law of the Hermetic philosophy, all is mind. We're going back to the basics. We exist as a thought form in the mind, and it is the only way that the all can create. And here's why. The reason why it all exists in the mind is because if the all, God, energy, the before and after, the unchanging substantial reality of all things to ever come or ever will be, if there can be nothing outside of it, that thing cannot multiply itself, because then there would be two of it. If there was two of it, it would not be the all. What else? It can't build something, right? It can't pick, like you and I, we can pick up a hammer and build a house. Well, that would be silly, because for the all to use a hammer, that means there's something outside of the all, and to build the house means it would create something else, so there would be the house and the all, so that's also silly. You can't multiply like, having sex or something like that, so the only way left to create, in other words, is to think. Kind of like J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, created languages, he created races with lore and history and all kinds of dope stuff, and it was in the mind. He didn't need tools, he didn't need anything else, he didn't need, he wrote the book, but the story existed in his mind. An infinite amount of universes can exist in the mind. So the origin of all creation of everything is mind, and that's the biggest thing. And mind of thought forms are vibrations, and vibrations have frequencies, and the materialized world is basically a slowed down frequency, which exists as colors of the light spectrum, or sound, or lights, or all the things we see, from the third dimension to the umpteenth dimension. And this is where vibration comes in, it's where correspondence comes in, it's where polarity, and we'll get into all that stuff in other videos, but the most important is that it all exists in the mind. The origin is mind. We are thought forms solidified because the vibrations have slowed down, they've descended. We've undergone the great fall from grace, which isn't necessarily a fall from grace in the negative sense, as much as it is a experience to be had somewhere else, right? Because if we were in oneness without distinction between you and me, then there would be no experience to have. You know what I mean? Like, you're experiencing this video through the screen because I exist over here and you exist over there, and such thing as the phone and internet exists so we can communicate. Like, these are all things capable because we have polarity, because we have a distinction, because we don't have oneness, right? So not having oneness isn't a bad thing, it's just a way to have an experience. Now, in that experience, there are laws that govern how the experience unfolds, and that's the law of correspondence and vibration and all the good stuff. And the Fibonacci sequence and learning the mechanics of the world allows you to become a player instead of a pawn. Or you can be a pawn if you want, right? But the point is to consciously be a pawn, right? I want to be a knight and choose to be a knight. I want to be a queen and choose to be the queen. I want to be a rook but choose to be the rook, so that you can be the best rook that ever existed. That's sort of where we're going. That's the aim. Anywho, I'm actually at work right now. We're working at the beach, so my dad's like, where the hell's my son? He's just walking down the goddamn beach. Like, Dad, I'm teaching the masses right now. Pops, I'll be right. I gotta go back though. So we're gonna start slamming some more Hermetics on the channel. This was just to wet the whistle. We're going live tonight at 6 Pacific Standard Time. So I'll see you guys then, all right? Now we gotta walk however far back down there, but here, I'll actually show you guys. I haven't shown you my hometown yet. Ventura, well, one of my hometowns here in nice Central Coast, California. But we'll see you guys soon, all right? Take it easy.